This video is called Why Lust is Bad for You. And I'm going to start with the real definition of lust because it has been reduced to simply sexual desire, which is not accurate. Because lust is a broken, fallen human condition which spans every area of life. Basically, it is the desire to benefit self at the expense of others. Okay, now that can certainly be expressed sexually, but it mostly gets expressed in other ways. Maybe not mostly, but who knows? It gets expressed in every area of life. The way that I see it expressed most is monetarily. For example, casinos, they basically manipulate the snot out of you in any possible way they can to what? Get your money. That's called lust. They're using you to make themselves rich. Okay? And I see banks doing the same thing. Big banks, the way they run their credit cards and run interest and run everything that they run, it's basically to use you, the little guy, to make themselves rich. I can see it with some businesses, not all. And right here somebody will go, "Oh, Jesse, you're being anti-capitalist. You're being a socialist." No. It's beyond all that. It's beyond socialism and capitalism. It's called the human condition. When the human fallen state desires to use other human beings, whether in socialism or capitalism or any other political ideology, that's called lust. So when some businesses see people and they can pay them very little and enrich themselves, that's an example of lust. Okay? Those are 3 examples. Those kinds of things happen all the time and all over, monetarily. But they also happen emotionally. When you're in a crowd of people and you see one person, or you witness one person making themselves look good at the expense of somebody else in the crowd, right? Or other people, that's lust, because they're using somebody else to benefit themselves. It can happen in any area of life, folks. And yes, it does happen sexually. When we, any of us, human beings, want to use another person sexually just to gratify ourselves instead of living in love, that is indeed lust. So why is lust bad for you? Mostly it's bad for you because when it happens to you, it sucks. Especially, well, in any area of life. Because you're being used and abused to make somebody else look good, feel better, gratify them sexually, let them make more money off of you. In any arena in life, it can happen. That's why lust is bad for you. And it's bad if a person does it too. And we've all, I'm sure, done it to some degree, right? I'm sure I've done it at some point in my life. Attempt not to. But it's bad for you when it happens to you mostly. That's why lust is bad for you. And so it's not just a sexual thing, right? It's in any area of life. Thank you and have a nice day. And a word, of course, it's always Jesus who gets us out of either side of that, being used or using. He breaks the cycle. Thank you. Come again.